Hey everybody, it's Matt, the TokuDragon here, and today we're doing another episode of Toku Station. So, as you can tell if you're watching the video on our YouTube channel, I moved the camera a little bit, getting a bit more me here. Also, you can see behind me, wrong way, that way, you can actually see some video games and some Toku and whatnot that I'm going to be taking a look at it potentially in the near future, both on this channel, the TokuDragon channel, and also our Those Guys Play channel. So, either way though, if you're listening to this to our Podbean, that means nothing, but either way, thank you for listening either way. So we're actually talking about a lot of different stuff today. We're actually talking about Ultraman Z, in a shocking turn of events, how that's airing, if you haven't heard that news. Also, the birth of Ultraman, something I think some people might be sleeping on. The rise of Ultraman, a lot of Ultraman stuff today. Also talking about Toei registering a trademark for the newest Kamen Rider. It's not Geo. And also, Kamen Rider, I have two articles from different sources up. Also, Smashy City, which is very interesting. We're going to be talking about what's happening with that mobile game a little bit later. And no, this is not a sponsored a podcast or episode or anything like that, but this is all Toku related. So either way, I'm going to put on my glasses. Where am I? I need to see my glass. There they are. Found them. So we're going to put on my glasses and talk about Ultraman Z, the first story. Ultraman Z or Ultraman Z. I probably should say Z, but Ultraman Z going to air, which it already has, with English subtitles on Tsuburaya's YouTube channel. It's happening, so one episode per week, because that's when it airs in Japan, but after 2 weeks, sadly, the episodes will be removed from their channel. Now, I'm sure there's some confusion as to why that is, and I feel like that's because they want to be able to give the episodes to us, to US fans, also have us buy that sweet, sweet merch, but at the same time not have it not be kind of available, or the option available to have it streamed through different streaming services like a Crunchyroll, or even when Mill Creek puts it out, so it's not just for free on YouTube. Also, YouTube ad revenue, I know I'm on YouTube, but sadly YouTube ad revenue isn't as great as some people might think it is. So while there were ads when I saw the video, because I have watched the episode, I will be doing a review of that a little bit later on this week on this very channel, so definitely stay tuned, click that notification icon bell for that. But either way, when it comes to Ultraman Z or Z, or really again any Toku show, there's a reason why Toei, with their channel, which we talked about a couple episodes back, why they only have the first episode or two with English subtitles and then the rest are being uploaded raw. I do believe because YouTube has the function, or at least they should still have the function, to add your own captions or subtitles, you can still add those subtitles, but there's a reason why they're doing that. Even though you don't have US licensors licensing some of these other shows, again, we're looking at Toei here with their catalog, still you don't want to have the entire show for free on YouTube. But this might be the way to go, even though I'm not a big fan of it. It might be the way to go because, you know what? You have the episodes up for 2 weeks. People are watching them live. They get to watch them. And then, you know, when the show is over and done with, or during the show's run, I would imagine, if it, you know, if for some reason Crunchyroll is really interested in it, they're looking at the numbers, and Ultraman has served them well before. They have a few different Ultraman shows. Maybe they end up picking up this show. So it's the best of both worlds situation. It's kind of just what you can do, just with the deck that you're given, versus something like what Toei's doing, where it's nice they have the entire show on YouTube, but if I don't understand the rest of it and no one's uploading captions because the show's not popular, then it actually might look worse for them if they're getting only a couple hundred views on certain episodes of different shows on their YouTube channel in their back catalog. So again, it's kind of you know, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't situation. But either way, getting back to Ultraman Z. So if you're unaware, yes, Ultraman Zero is making a cameo in the series. Not sure what his role is going to play throughout the series itself, but initially he is going to be Ultraman Z's mentor, which Ultraman Zero, Ultraman Z makes sense. Apparently, yes, in the article itself, it talks about Tsuburaya partnering with Crunchyroll to provide simulcast releases. Okay, so I was unaware that Ultraman X, Orb, and Geed were simulcast, but Obviously, that doesn't seem to be the case right now, but again, maybe midway through the show, or maybe once the show is over, it then gets put to on one of those streaming services. Now, the episodes will be posted every Friday at 8:30 p.m. EST, and again, you could watch them live, which is cool, but personally, I'm just gonna, wait it out every, maybe an hour or so afterwards. It's YouTube, so it's not like the servers are gonna get destroyed or anything like that. Usually on Crunchyroll with a live stream of like Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super and whatnot, it really got bad at some point, so I would usually just wait it out. But either way, though, the first episode premiered on June 19th, so as of this recording, we're recording this on the 20th, so if you don't know that, definitely go check that out. Go support Ultra. What's really cute about it is, so I do enjoy the episode. I'm not going to give all my details here because, again, I'm going to save that for its own video, but I want to say that I like that they had commercials embedded. They were not subbed, sadly, but they were commercials embedded in the stream because it really was like as if this is just how it's being presented in Japan when they air the episode. So yeah, someone could say that it's less work, but it's still really nice that they had the stream up there with their own ads. And yes, they're promoting their own products, but it was still a cute little thing because, I remember back, maybe at this point it's like 11 years ago where, people would just have like really bad quality commercials of different products on YouTube of, stuff that we never got to see while it aired. I mean, stuff that was before I was even born, not just Ultraman, but also Kamen Rider and Super Sentai. So to have this show not just be airing on YouTube live and around the same time that it's coming out in Japan on the same day, very much like Doctor Who. We also have, not on YouTube, but still very much like Doctor Who on BBC America, you also have them airing the ads with it. So it's just a nice little touch. So either way, though, if you're unfamiliar with the story, Tsuburaya describes it as, this is their summary: once, shards of evil called Devil Splinters were scattered across space, throwing the galaxy into chaos. At the time, Ultraman Z, a new member of the Intergalactic Defense Force who sought out Ultraman Zero as a mentor, comes down to Earth while chasing the ferocious space shark, Genagarg. That's ferocious space shark. I want that on my tombstone. On Earth, the anti-monster robot force Storage is formed to face down the monsters that appear on a daily basis. I was like, fight down? I was like, no, face down. In his first battle, Zeta emerges with Haruki Natsukawa, a new pilot of Storage. Together, they rise up to protect the peace. Protect the peace? What's going on? Am I okay? I gotta get some water. However, behind the scenes, the parasitic life form Cerebro. Cerebro? Really? Not Cerebro. Cerebro. Has set a terrifying plot into motion. So, and the subtitles were good too, by the way, so if you're curious about that. Overall, I'm shocked that this actually happened. I mean, I did, speculate because the trailer was subtitled, that maybe they were going to try and, put this out, but yeah, no, I had a feeling that, it was just try to get potential licensors, not that they would actually put it out for us every 2 weeks. I want to say, though, and it's not mentioned in this article, but I was under the impression that Ultraman R&B also did this while it was airing. But please correct me if I'm wrong down in the comment section down below, everybody. YouTube or Podbean, whichever. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that this has already been done. But again, it's still nice to see no matter what. So tell me if you've seen the episode, spoiler free, but tell me if you've seen the episode down below, or if you want to, again, in the comment section down below.